Welcome back everyone. If you're new to my channel, my name is Hannah, also known as Tropical Plant Addict, and today I'm going to be talking to you about why I chose to get a countertop water distiller, the particular model I chose and how it works. So I put up a post on Instagram a couple of months ago about the issues I was having with the white dust residue from my humidifiers, and I know a lot of you are having the same problems and it was becoming a real issue for me. I was literally having to clean my whole house like every 5 to 7 days, and as you can see, I've got quite a lot of stuff and plants and ornaments in my house, so it was just taking me forever to clean. So this is no fault of the humidifiers. I absolutely love my Elec Homes humidifiers and highly rate them. It's actually because I live in a hard water area. So hard water is basically water that has a high mineral content, predominantly magnesium and calcium. It can cause build-up in your appliances, for example your kettle and your coffee machine. And if you're drinking it, it obviously doesn't taste very nice either, and it can actually cause dry skin and hair. I also decided to purchase a TDS meter so that I could test the dissolved solids in the water before and after the distillation. TDS stands for total dissolved solids, so the meter is basically used to determine the amount of dissolved particles in the water. Total dissolved solids can include things like metals, minerals, salts, pesticides and chlorine. Generally, the harder your water is, the higher the TDS will read, but my tap water seems to range from around 175 to 190, which is classed as slightly hard water. But as you can see, it reads 0 after being distilled. But my main concern was the white residue that was settling over all my furniture and my plants. And I was also already using filtered water, and that didn't really make any difference. So that's when I started looking into how I could possibly combat the issue, because it's becoming such a problem for me. So I was looking into things like demineralization products, reverse osmosis water, rain butts, filters and distillers. I even contemplated going to my local aquatic shop once a week to get reverse osmosis water, but because I need at least 22 litres of water a week, that just wasn't going to be practical or cost effective for me. So after doing a bit more research, I realised that getting a countertop water distiller was probably the best option for me, and that's when I started looking into different brands, and I quickly realised that Mega Home was the best brand. So Mega Home are a UK based company and they ship within Europe and the UK. So I chose this particular product over others because it had a better build quality, it looked nicer, it was quieter, put out less heat, and also it was more compact as well. So I approached Mega Home, told them about the problem I was having and asked if they would send me a distiller that I could test out and see if it would combat my issue. So they kindly sent me this distiller, but just to let you know, I'm not getting paid to make this video or do any advertising. And I also purchased 3 of their 4-litre plastic jugs. So this is their 4-litre BPA-free collection jug, and I purchased 3 of these because I thought it'd be really handy to have the water on standby so that as soon as my humidifiers run out, I'll just be able to top them straight up. The more jugs you order, the cheaper they are, so I think mine worked out to be about £10.99 each. But I'll leave a direct link below so you can have a browse of the water distillers and all the accessories. So I'll tell you a bit more about the distiller, why I chose it and how it works. So I went for the 316 Dulux distiller with glass jug. This is made from marine grade stainless steel. Comes with a 2-year warranty and produces 4 litres of pure water in around 5 to 6 hours. So it basically kills all viruses and bacteria, dissolved solids, and 99.8% of all contaminants. So the distiller automatically switches off at the end of each distillation, and it's very, very easy to use. There's literally 2 buttons on it. So the distiller works by gently boiling the water, and this kills off viruses and bacteria and leaves any pollutants behind. The steam is then captured in a stainless steel coil where it cools to form pure distilled water. The water then passes through an activated charcoal filter to finally remove any trace impurities. You can read a bit more about the impurities that are removed during the process on the Megahomes website, which I'll be linking for you below. So I've been running my distiller for just over 4 weeks, as I wanted to give it a good test run before I made the video, and I'm thrilled to say that from the very first time I filled up my humidifiers, it has completely eliminated my white dust problem. So I'll insert some clips of what the dust buildup looked like within a week, and then I've also got some clips of what the insides of my cupboards looked like, and it's just amazing where that white dust would get into. Honestly, any little crack or crevice, it would find its way in. So all my cupboards and my drawers were like completely full of this white dust. It was just horrendous. So currently I'm running my humidifier either once a day or every other day, and this gives me enough water to fill up both of my 5.5 litre humidifiers, which I usually fill kind of every 3 to 4 days, although that can kind of vary a little bit depending on what settings I've got them on. So running the distiller just once a day will produce 28 litres of pure water. So it costs around 7 to 9p per litre to run the distiller. So let's take an average of 8p per litre. So that would be costing me around £2.24 per week, so around £8.96 per month. So under £10, which is super affordable. Regarding the maintenance of your distiller, it's just a case of cleaning it when you need to with the residue remover, and all you're doing is putting in a couple of tablespoons, filling the distiller up to 4 litres. You remove the lid and then you're just gently boiling it, I think for about 20 minutes, and then you just give it a clean with a soft sponge and it just removes any residue. I've been cleaning mine out either every week or every 2 weeks depending on how much build-up there is, and then it's just a case of replacing the carbon filter. I'm using my distiller roughly around once a day, so I'll have to replace my carbon filter once a month. I got 6 sachets of the carbon filters with the distiller, so that's going to last me 6 months. And when I do need to buy some more filters, currently they're £7.99, so they're super affordable. And it's £8 for a bottle of the residue cleaner as well, and that should last quite a while. So all in all, pretty cheap to run, easy to use, and I am just absolutely thrilled that I do not have to deal with that awful white residue all over my furniture, because it was honestly becoming such a problem. So as well as using the distiller for your humidifiers to avoid build-up and the dreaded white dust, you can also use it for watering your plants, and I've also been using it for filling up my biOrb water tank and my coffee machine. So the noise that the distiller makes when it's running kind of sounds a little bit like a fan heater. I just shut mine in the kitchen when it's running, and it also does give off a little bit of heat from the top, which I quite like actually, because my kitchen is a little bit chillier than the rest of my house, so it just warms up my kitchen a little bit. So the main reason I wanted the distiller was to combat the white dust issue, but I have tried drinking it, and I must say it gives a lovely clean and crisp taste to the water. There aren't any harmful effects associated with drinking distilled water, although there are some myths about it which have been busted, which I'll link below for you. Here you'll find scientific explanations and discussions on the topic. Most people drink distilled water because they don't want to ingest the chemicals that are left behind after you've distilled the water. So distilled water does lack minerals, but you should be getting minerals from the food you're eating. Again, all this information is on the Megahome website, which will be linked below, and it goes into much more detail. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I really hope you enjoyed the video and found it useful. And if you've also been having issues with the white dust residue and you're looking for something practical and cost effective, then this product could be for you. As I said, feel free to ask any questions and I'll keep you updated. But as I said, like from the first time I even filled up my humidifiers, it completely eliminated the problem. And also I think my plants are going to be a lot happier now getting distilled water, because they won't be getting like a build-up of minerals left in the soil. So all in all, I am super happy. So yes, highly recommend, and if you end up getting one, happy distilling. Thanks everyone, take care.